My journey has been at times joyful. My journey has sometimes been hard work, but my journey has been absolutely rewarding, and I'm grateful.
Look at that. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Growing up in Kansas City was great for us. We as kids, we were very fortunate that our parents always told us, you're worthy, you can be whatever you want to be. We were taught about supporting each other, but also extending our family to the neighbors and ultimately the community.
We are at Hellcook Elementary School, and this is a significant part of my life. When I was in the 2nd grade, we rode the bus out here to Hellcook School, which was an all-white school at the time.
Even at an early age, you begin to understand some of the social significance of what's going on around you.
We became part of a program, a pilot program, that the district put in place to help integrate the elementary schools in Kansas City.
My grandfather, he tells the story about his grandmother having been a slave and her interest in learning how to read, to the point that when she was caught reading, she had fingers, removed as punishment for learning how to read. And when we pass those stories down, that our grandmother was willing to lose her fingers to read, then surely to God, I can get up every morning and find a way to make a difference.
That was a reminder every day when the buses were lined up, and my 2nd grade teacher would tell us it was time for the colored kids to get ready for the bus.
I went on to the 3rd grade. The teacher there was Miss Erickson. And Miss Erickson didn't care what part of the city we came from. It was clear that she was there for all of us. What Miss Erickson did for me was really to say, step into your potential. And that starts the next round of dreams. When people care about you and you're vulnerable, when people take the time to make you special, then it's all part of the long-term change that people will go through.
We have now arrived at East Hills Village apartment complex, which is one of the Phoenix family properties where Phoenix family does a lot of work. But it's also significant to me because 45 years ago, I lived here in this complex, right there on top. So I go back, 40 plus years later, and now Phoenix family is there on the premises because there are needs around the families that live there. You get a sense from the Phoenix family that they just care. As the seniors transition, that's one thing, but the young people, I see breakthroughs. When I think about what I want to be involved in, it's changing people's lives, breaking the cycle. And I think where Phoenix family is located on these properties, that's happening. Ultimately, I was promoted to CFO, Chief Financial Officer, at Black & Veatch. And it was a great opportunity for me to grow professionally and for me to grow personally. All right, so now we're going in Union Station. We're going to the chamber boardroom.
I spent
6 years, I believe, on the chamber board. It was a different perspective. In my mind coming into it, it was about business people. But I quickly understood and came to the realization that it was really about the broader community. In fact, the vision that we worked on was a community that worked for all. And just the ability for everybody to prosper together. And it gave me another avenue to participate in Kansas City and helping us grow and be a better place to live. Especially at this age, you start thinking about what's your legacy going to be? Is my legacy going to be that I was an accomplished business person? Maybe. But what I want for certain is for people to know that I cared about this community, I cared about my family, and so my legacy, hopefully, will be around how did I figure out how to break cycles. Kansas City, I've watched it change dramatically, but I have very high hopes for being part of Kansas City reaching its next level of growth, inclusion, the community that works for all. Kansas City, when we come together, we can do amazing things.